Heyo Pintos. Today we are here with a new video. Yeah, it's a new video. What do you expect it to be? Anyway, we're actually playing this game called Slap Battle in Roblox, of course. Recommended to me by my nephew because I guess that younger generation is so obsessed with this game. That and ability wars, I've heard. Anyway, we're gonna give it a try, and honestly, we're gonna see how it goes. Let's get into it. I mean, yes, of course, I try to figure out why my screen. Well, let me get rid of this pop-up menu. But I mean, actually, it was literally just me being a little slow and having to take off my camera toggle. But you know, after that, let's try and just, honestly, we're just gonna explore for a bit, honestly. And if you can't tell, I mean, honestly, you probably can't tell. I'm having to voice this over because your girl totally didn't, like, forget to set her mic for awesome thing. So that's nice. Yeah, we haven't done a voiceover in a while. So I mean, well, honestly, right now we're looking at gloves, and then we found loaded in. So let's see how it actually happens.
Nice.
Yeah, I just thought that was actually hilarious. Like, great help, but I have stone. Like, let's get it. Honestly, I don't even know. Like, I wonder if I could stone somebody like this. I'm honestly, what's the purpose of this? Like, we're supposed to stone ourselves, or stone people. So, like, are we seeing this a hide? Like, and honestly, I'm just gonna mess with these ones just because why not? Oh. Yeah, that's why that one of is useless. It just sounds so crisp. Oh, it just sounds so crisp. Like, are they breaking noodles to produce the sound effect? I'm wondering, like, how do they get this sound effect? It's a awesome stuff. Spam my ability as well. Why not? Gotta do something with it. So what came to their minds when they thought to implement these little death sound effects? Yeah, boy! I think we need a combo. And off I go. Okay, so it's the sound effects that make this kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's why it's interesting. Cause, I did actually try out ability voice before this, and I just couldn't get with it. There was audio I was stuck on the same map, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't know, I can't find this interesting. But this is definitely more manageable, is what I would say. Trying things out. I've heard a few achievements on this game, but honestly, right now I'm just more focused on trying to stun somebody. Don't take that out of context. I want to trap somebody in the stone, obviously. But I think that's actually possible. I'm just gonna get mad. See, look, hey, I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Okay, so looking here at these things, oh, it's not actually like telling me how to get it. It's just, alright. So it's just not gonna tell us how we actually get these achievements in advance. We're gonna join the game club for the cost and whatnot. Like, subscribe, join the club, blah blah blah, and save the game. But why would we leave the game to do that? So we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Figure it out. I see this little smile in here. I got a snow glove. I feel like I belong. I'm not gonna do my smiling. I can dance while I'm smiling. Yeah, I can dance while I'm smiling. Got it slashy dance as always. Oh, the glove actually stops it from looking up this. The glove. There's hit that wave. What's the one about this chain? Damn it. Yep. Nope. You know, it was worth a shot though, right? Definitely. Hey, I do know though. I do know about that little plate achievement that I've seen just pop up in season 4 because of course YouTube would hear me speak about it once and of course next video goes. Something about this plate. I don't exactly remember how long I need to be on it, but I can check. 600 seconds, also known as 10 minutes. And so we began our 10-minute attempt to get the glove, which I was later informed was the Tycoon glove. And we just sat here and went round and round and round and round and round the world, around the world, around the... Yeah, I think it's not called right. But we did this for several minutes. I think I was doing this for like nearly an hour. Well, you'll see how it goes. Me 0, plate 1. And over my second time around, this dude actually joined me on the plate, talking about how there was a hacker in the server and like how the plate was basically broken and was like shifting all over the place, and it seems like we're gonna crash. And then I was like, huh? And then I was like kind of pissed. I'm like, was the plate glitches? So there's like a hacker or something like that? And I'm like, we make it past the rock and we don't crash. I'm like, hey, I think we're fine. So you know, we kind of chatted for like the rest of that run, and then we made it to the chain. Had a few minutes left that time, as in like 3 I think, so we gotta do it again, because you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. Another random girl this time, and she's gapped and honestly concerned me for a little bit, and I slashy danced the entire time, because what else am I supposed to do? To that. Nearly 10 minutes again. And then the plate despawned. So you know what? We took a little detour. We did actual stop battles for like 3 minutes, and we got back on the plate. Because of course, do it again. 4 times the charm, right? This song, I actually just AFK'd and thought, hey, it'll work eventually. But as we can see here, it did start to get me wonky, and about 593 seconds in! That was me at my desk, pondering my life. Because obviously I just wasn't meant to get to 600 seconds, because I would always get to about like 6 or 7 seconds left, and then death would befall me. And as you can see here, I was actively crashing out. By the subject, you be typing in chat that I'm getting like kind of mad at these hackers, because this plate. I'm just thinking it must be the hackers, like that one dude. I don't know if it like just despawns every like couple revolutions or something, or if I'm just borderline, you know, slow. So tell already to our plates more actually did stop battles and stop people. And around here, you see that it is picking up some of my mic. I don't know how, but it only maintains its presence for about the next 3 minutes.
Tragic events in history, Sonic.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What's in this one? And look! That happens every time. Stop. Please stop running. Please stop running. I'm just going to smack you. I'm just going to smack you. I'm just going to smack you.
Wait! No!
That was me after not them. After Dishin. Okay? Oh. I want to say what? Hi.
But
Can you
no,
make it?
that
I can make
plate
it.
was looking
I can make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
slow.
Please.
So of course you're gonna have to play it again. Because
You're right, I can.
5th time's the charm. You know, if it's not 3, then it's 5. That's always. So just speed up. Fill up the next 5 seconds because I made it yet again to about that 500 second, 590. Then some hacker spawned on the plate and that was me. That was me. Let's take a moment to de-escalate. Let's continue. And now we're gonna go ahead and try the randomizer stuff that our game is. Which I guess is not the most busy to all the gloves essentially. I mean, except the cooldown.
Oh my God!
For some odd reason. I mean, I made it like 4 randomizers, 4 deaths before it was like your glove cooldown. Also, there's this rookie box game that's basically near the entire time I played the randomizer bug. So, why some a few minutes of me, gloves.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
25 slots.
Tragic events in history, Sonic.
You've got mail.
My ears burn!
But you know, I heard this slap battle solo thing. Let's do this one. I can give me some slaps and I get to like slap people. I thought this was like a full blown like royale type situation.
3, 2, 1, go!
Chill. I was retreating, I was getting a lay in the land. And also, we all got default, we all got far ability. Very happy to learn to speak. And honestly, I need to be like timing when I'm using this part of it because like, I might need to use it to run away. So like first off, I'm like, okay, let's single out somebody, like double team. I tried, but first double teaming didn't happen. We all attacking each other kind of willy-nilly. You see right here that it's probably gonna be Red Man to go first, or Hot Dog Man, or honestly whatever he was saying, because I low-key do not remember. Look at my memory friends chat. Red Man, and now we just got one more left. There's one. I thought you started elbowing him. Yep. I win! That was nice. It was really nice. We'll have to run around just a little bit.
Oh, you died in slap battles. Garbage. Couldn't be me.
Oh my God!
Give it a button, dial.
Oh my god!
And then I was like, oh, I see this other Battle Royale game earlier, so like, let's give it a try. So after waiting in the intermission for about like 2.5–3 minutes, we finally loaded in somewhere. After I just give you guys just a little speed up on it. Eventually. There we go. There's the speed up. Okay. Listen. I'm not gonna stick out every little element. So yeah, I said 2 of the 3. Oh, great. Some of the story. I played with a soccer ball, and we were eventually in the game. And I was like, well, honey? Fortnite. Speaking. I was obviously messing with keys to see if anything was going to be different, but it seemed to be this exact same mechanic. And I was like, okay. I smell marshmallows. I don't know why. It was late, okay. And I thought me typing that I smell marshmallows would be hilarious. And it was. I laughed at myself for a hot minute because I'm concerned. And I waited, and found there to be no resources. I had this punch a pack glove, and I guess it would do something, so I tried chasing somebody with it. To no avail. But I'll let you guys see how this rest of this battle goes. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, listen. He was barrier camping me. What was I supposed to do? I can't run. Keeps slapping me into the void. And I'm just like, great heavens, please let me out. So I make it out, combo slapping at the same time, but I'm like, I'm at 13%. But I was like, okay, wait, but we do get health over time. But I was like, wait, I might want to run away. But I was like, wait, Loki, oh, and then he slapped me, and I'm like, I get my cheeks slapped. I'm cooked. Defeat. Or defeat. If you want to say it like that, but I mean, I was dead. Either way, I kind of stood at that screen for a hot minute and was like, quite the seeking to reality. Honestly, I don't know what I was doing here and why I stood on the screen for so long. I think I was just pondering my life choices. Because, I mean, you know what? Why not? Obviously, this game does have quite the fun element to it. I mean, it's definitely meant for the younger people. Because I feel like it's more attentive to them. You have a bunch of random noises, you have a bunch of memes, you have quite a bit of, I mean, the controls aren't complex, so I mean, it's a game built for anyone. You don't have to focus on anything. You see what glove we're making here, we're just testing out. Got to glove 400, which was the screwdriver one, and I was like, screwdriver. Nice. Glove 400. I was like, that's 13 gloves, I believe it was. And that was like, for an hour and a half gameplay, was pretty decent progress to me. So I was like, this isn't that bad. I might do this again. Leave a comment if you guys want to see something like this. But honestly, all I have to say is, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was Slap Battles by your girl, Pintos. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe like any generic YouTuber says. Why? Because I want it. Anyway, peace out, Pintos.